Hello and welcome. Welcome back to Waiting World, the Rimmening. Everyone makes the joke, rim job the game, but we're above that here. We're adults, you know? We don't need to make such base job jokes. We don't need to do that. Excuse me, my cat is being naughty again. No, you're not getting lap time. You stepped on my keyboard. You know the rules. Nope. You can't complain to me. You knew the rules. Now you must pay the price. Anyway, we're on top of our meat production. That's really what this series has become, is meat production, the game. I am trying my best to expand the defenses around the ship as best as I can. Like we're waiting on a few things, but it's mostly that. It's mostly just survive. Do we have any quests we need to get done? We have a few quests actually. Inspired trade Bexada, huh? Orbital power beam targeter. I don't think I need that. This one is very good. We should do this one. Martin's stash of goodies. We don't need to do that one. Jump to bandit camp. So where is this? This one's not that far. Why don't we just get it going? Let's just get it going. It's really not that far away. We should be good. You know, I mean, heck, we could send quite a few people. We're not gonna send Chef. Where's Chef? Where is he? Where's Chef? Chef. There he is. We're not sending Chef. I've just like I've gotten a little bit paranoid about sending some of my more valuable lads. Let's not send Clyde. Where's Clyde? He's at the bottom there. We'll send Galen. Will we send Galen? No, we're not gonna send Galen. We'll send Kyatil. Okay, that's a good number of people. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as many people as there are pirates, so we're good there. We'll send a few stallions. I think 3 is a good number for stallions. And we will pack them with some lunches. Give them a few lunches. Just give them a nice juice box. Confirm. Gotta make sure they got a juice box and a pudding pop. Hey, have you ever thought about how pudding pops are controversial now? I have. Excuse me? Why are we out of power? What is happening? Exotic goods trader from Eastern Varium. Here you are, here you is. Oh, inspired trade. His Bexada is not going on the journey, right? Correct. Alright, so he'll do the trade since he's inspired. Trade with Masaru, exotic goods. Alright, let's see what we got. They got a rooster. Hell yeah. We need the other one though. We need the other chicken. There's 2 chickens in the world. We need the other one. We'll buy your advanced components. Always. Sure, we'll buy your regular components. We'll buy your glitter world medicine. We can sell a couple of reinforced barrels. I'm not sure why I have those, to be honest. Mining skill trainer, social skill trainer. That's interesting. Bionic tongue, huh? Interesting. I don't think I want a prosthetic arm or leg. I'd prefer to have bionic because, like, if you're gonna make the trade, you should make it properly. Orbital bombardment targeter. I don't know what to do about that. Oh, you've got gold. I think I've got enough gold. I don't think I need any more gold. Sell all the art. Let's buy... We could buy the flat screen television. I'm just thinking we could put that in the hospital. Sure, we'll buy your rooster. Do we, like... I don't know. Hyperweave? Like, should we buy some hyperweave? Nanofibers woven into sheets molecule by molecule using specialized production mechanites. While it flexes freely most of the time, it stiffens to absorb blows as they land. Yeah, let's buy some hyperweave. It seems to me I'm gonna need that. I guess I'll buy your plasteel. I suppose we could always use some more of that. I wouldn't mind having this mining skill trainer. Social would also be kind of nice. So we're now in the red. That's fine. We don't need to be in the black all the time. I actually think having less money is better in some ways. We've got more components. Having more components and buying new lovers, huh? Barracuda tried to flirt with Coyote. You guys came in at like the same time. Also, why is Barracuda naked? Is he a nudist? Trigger happy. Why is he naked? Whole body hypothermia. Yeah, I mean, well, what? Unsightly environment. Has he not been assigned? He has not been. He's been assigned armed, but I don't think we have enough to spare. Maybe that's what's going on. Anyway, I was gonna say, for every component and advanced component we purchase, that's one we don't have to make. So we can, you know, we're free to make some more, like, things, you know, bionics, basically. Can we make power claws? I wonder. Doesn't seem like it. How come we can't make power claws? That kind of sucks. Clone bills. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah, for repairing that door. We should use some of these skill trainers. We've got a skill trainer mining. Someone could be better at mining, I'm sure. Honestly, it might be good to train up someone who's not bad at mining. 19. Kettle is like the world's greatest miner. Maybe Mongoose. Maybe Mongoose could be another miner. Like, we've got enough growers and planters and stuff. We could use some more miners, I think. Let's get Mongoose. Oh, Mongoose is, use skill trainer to learn mining. Let's do that real quick. There we go. From level 4 to 6, not great. Could have been better. That's fine. What do we got here? Skill trainer construction. Oh, definitely we could use some more construction workers. We've only got 2 right now. Good lord. We need more colonists, I think. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with, you know, how many workers we've got. Well, how come this autocannon is not connected? What's going on there? Are we running out of power? We're running out of power, huh? What is eating up all of our power? This is one of those cases where I really wish that oh, interesting, that guy needs more power too. I wish that the interface in Rimworld was a bit better. Hear me out. I know I've been talking and probably complaining too much about this, but you know, when I think about any other automation game or any other game that has power, there's a way of finding a grid, like where you can look at the grid and then it'll tell you like what is soaking up all the power. Where is all the power being like used up? You know? So like it probably these turrets. These are 700 watts each. That's a lot. I won't lie. Let's go to our blueprint. and do another geothermal. And where's our... I know we have another one over here somewhere. Ah, right there. Let's plunk it down right there. And I know we have one more somewhere. Where is our geothermal? There's a geothermal somewhere. I know there is. Is it? That's it? No, don't tell me that's it. Do not tell me that we are out of geothermal vents. Oh, there's one, but it's way out there. Still, I think we kind of have to, you know? It's gotten to that point. The one problem I foresee in the future when it comes to like the defenses of our base is, you know, there's very obvious places where they could just like knock out our power and then oops, now we don't have any turrets. Oopsie doopsie, you know? Could be a thing. Not super ecstatic about that. Our steel is also not great right now. I understand and acknowledge that. Let's do power conduits. Let's do this one over here first because it's closer. So we're gonna go up there and then like that. Probably we don't need, we could do it like, I don't know, like this. And then select similar. Oh, I see. There's another sneaky power conduit over there that was left over from bygone era. Wonder if there's another one of those over here. Yeah, there is, huh? And over here, look at that. There's all kinds of power conduits left over that I should have gotten rid of. Wonder where that was from originally. Oh, I guess it's gonna be the one over here, huh? Anyway, let's deconstruct those. Wait, don't deconstruct that. No. No, sir. So, yeah, we're running into power problems again. Not a big deal. I do worry that, you know, if we get attacked, they can just attack our thermal vents. Maybe we need to consider, can we move these mad emus? Oh, well, that's fine. Can we move these? Deconstruct. We can only deconstruct them, huh? Maybe... Oh, vector's down, huh? Oh, cool. Bleeding out in 24 hours. Let's just wait for the autocannons to take... Oh. Is there more of them? Oh, there's some rats, too. Well, this isn't great. Clyde, can I get you to kill this emu for me, please? Oh god, you are now in the path of danger. Wow, that was close. Okay, undraft. Damage, I need you to go and rescue Vector. I don't really care about that bolt action rifle. That experiment has passed. What is happening? More mad emus? Oh god, these stupid autocannons are gonna get my dude killed. Okay. Is that it for the emus? Definitely, that's some more food. I just noticed that, like, a lot of the dudes I sent... Oh, Galen! God damn it! Alright, Lou is kind of the closest one, but not really. Galen, why are you there? What earthly reason do you have to be there? There is not a single reason to be there, as far as I'm concerned. Galen, can you, like, fight back, please? Like, that's the only way you're gonna get out of this. Cool, thank you. Galen, undraft. At least he's not bleeding out, but good lord. I wonder if he was working on this vent over here. That's the only reason I could foresee that would have been the case. Like, why was he over here? Why was he doing this? Caravan arrived at bandit camp. Okay, let's deal with this. Okay, so we've got ourselves, I'm not seeing any turrets. These guys, pistol, grenades. Okay, we got to deal with that guy immediately. That guy's got a pistol. That's a shirt. Like, literally a shirt. I don't know if we can actually carry solar panels with us, so I don't know, we'll figure that out. Let's just, like, plunk our dudes down over here. I'm gonna try and be a bit better about this whole melee business. So let's get this guy, this guy, this guy, and we're just gonna, like, plunk them down, like, close, but, you know. Trust Bargo, what's up with you? Oh, right, he needs a new lung. And his leg is missing. God, so many people are missing legs. Good lord. So the idea here is that we have, can you guys please focus your fire on this guy? Cool, thank you. Coyote is dead. I keep losing them. I keep losing colonists. It's kind of wild to me. Payment received. Okay, nice. It'd be really cool if we could get a colonist, but they seem to be dying more efficiently now. All right, so we've got Harry O'Connor. What's her bio? Mining, cooking, plants, construction. She's actually really good. Undergrounder. Has no need to experience the outdoors or light. She will never feel cooped up or get cabin fever. She's a great person, actually. Who's our medical? Do we have anyone on medical? Don't tell me it was Coyote. God, we okay. Artyom, please tend. Is anyone else bleeding? Toad is bleeding profusely. It's okay. Well, we should be okay. Toad should be okay. Can he? I don't think he can tend to himself. Who else has a decent-ish medical? Tross, Trexigo, no. Kettle, no. I guess Sukira. So let's have Sukira tend to Toad. It could have gone better. We actually lost someone, which I never like. Okay, so 12 hours, 23 hours. We need them to be, like, stable. They're stable. Cool. Who's on construction? Sukira, please. Oh, I guess we can't. Oh, we should be able to. Hold on, deconstruct this. Undraft. Okay, so I'm just gonna. I mean, the door is already open, weirdly. We've got ourselves a fire foam popper. Okay, so that's deconstructed now. We're just gonna move on out. Capture. We're taking Harry, the cave kid. We take the steel and the component. I guess we will take the weapons. I always like to take the weapons. A couple of them are bi-coated, but that's okay. I take them mostly for the steel anyway. Kind of sucks about these flak jackets worn by corpse. I know this is a mod that lets you wash clothing so that it no longer has that debuff of like worn by corpse, therefore can never ever be worn by anyone else ever again, which admittedly is like another kind of weird thing about this game. I'm not sure I understand that. I understand that certain things are going to be done for the sake of balance, but because this is a colony sim, I feel like part of the appeal is in its like fidelity of interactions and also like how it's rooted in some kind of reality. So I like it when things feel like they are, I don't know, realistic in some ways. I like the drama as well, but you know, I guess they come back to the whole Gabe Newell thing, you know, like it's not realistic, so who cares? That's not fun. But on the other hand, not being able to wear flak jackets because they were worn by a corpse is also not fun. Does that make sense? You got to strike a balance. I don't think that there's really a correct solution. I think with a game like Rimworld, I mean, you know, thank goodness, honestly, it has so much mod support because like it is the kind of experience that you are going to want to curate. Now that I've like very much seen a full playthrough of Rimworld, my next experience of Rimworld will be highly curated. I will have a much better understanding of like what kind of experience I want with Rimworld. Certainly a lot of my problems with UI I will try to remedy with some mods. I don't think that like I have kind of controversial opinions about mods, but like I don't think that they should be something that you know, like used as a crutch to fix the game. Listen, I don't have anything else going on right now, so I may as well talk about this. But like, you know, I think that people have very unusual ideas of like what mods are supposed to accomplish. This is author Toad. Oh, he'll be back. I don't know what it's doing out there. I hear so much about mods that are like being developed, and I think that people get like really strange ideas about what modding is supposed to accomplish for a game. I think if I can sum up my general opinion about mods is that they shouldn't have to accomplish anything, really. I don't really think that mods should have to accomplish anything. And so the reason I'm being very careful about how I say this, because you know, this includes like fixing games. Like I really don't like the statement, well, the modding community will fix the game. That's not really anyone's responsibility, and it feels kind of entitled when people say something like that, because it's like, well, you basically want them to do the job of a game developer but not get paid. Which kind of brings me to my other controversial opinion about mods, is that they should be paid. I know we tried it, I know it didn't work, and personally I think that the reason it didn't work, the blame can mostly be placed on Bethesda. Somewhat on Valve as well, for sure, but mostly Bethesda. I think that they completely destroyed like the perception of how a mod is perceived in terms of time and effort for investment, for actual like compensation. Because when you think about it, the thing that people say like first and foremost whenever the topic of paid mods comes up, oh, that's, you know, nice mod for a single sword that was like $15, right? But the topic of why a mod for a single sword in Skyrim was $15 is never really brought up. It's mostly because that person had to charge $15 or $10 or $8 for that mod, or else they basically wouldn't make any money, because Bethesda was taking a cut and Valve was taking a cut, and there's basically no money left over. And I think Bethesda was taking like an absorbent amount. It wasn't even as low as 30%. I think it might have even been more, but you know, allegedly. Just like throw out like 5 allegedlys. Trade ship is passing by. All right, we'll get Clyde on that. I think that Rimworld is a very good game to talk about mods, because there's, oh, we got 2 roosters now. It's one of the most modded games I think I've ever seen. Maybe not, I don't know. Let me do this real quick, and then I'll get back to my thought. Oh yeah, we definitely want to sell like all of our textiles. How do we not have a ton of elephant leather? Did I sell all of that already? Maybe I should sell some smoke leaf joint. I think I just bought that. Kind of not feeling these reinforced barrels. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. Let's sell some like clothing maybe. I don't know. We really don't have a lot of things we can sell here. So I guess I could sell some donkeys. Let's sell a couple female donkeys just to even things up a bit. So we get some cougar meat. Oh, we do have some cloth we could sell. We're using that cloth, actually. I guess I can't afford their components, nor do I really need it, so never mind. Sure, this is fine. You know, like, Rimworld has so many mods that you really can curate just about any experience. Like, it kind of reminds me of Terraria in that way. Terraria is a close second, but the thing about Terraria is that most huge, like, mod packs are, I wouldn't say they're necessarily a curated experience. They are... Wow. What the hell, dude? Social fighting. Can you guys stop? Medical emergency. Where? Harry. How's life-threatening? Oh, someone will deal with that, I'm sure. Like, you know, most of the mod packs in Terraria are like full campaigns, and you know, I would say though they are good, I don't know if they're necessarily you know, that close to the Terraria experience. Not to like dunk on any mod pack for Terraria, but there's a lot of mods for Terraria. You can curate your experience, but like, you know, I guess what where I'm kind of coming from when it comes to Rimworld is like, it's been the same topic the entire time that I've been talking about, like player friction. Like, the thing that you got to be careful with a game like Rimworld is like, yes, I can get a bunch of mods to quotation marks fix certain things, but those might be the intention of the game to not necessarily be broken, but like to be part of the experience. And you know, I'm allowed to disagree with it if I want, but I can't really expect a mod to like fix those things, nor can I really expect someone to like put out a mod that like does X, Y, and Z thing. You know, it's a weird thing to me, like the relationship of the player versus the developer or the company that makes the game. Coyote has been shot to death. I saw that, and I didn't even understand those words, because I was like, what? We have a coyote? We did have a coyote. We had a coyote, and I'll miss them, but they were not part of this colony for all that long. You know, like I think a great example of like mods versus the game versus the experience of the game versus like the company and the player and the consumer, the whole bundle, that entire bundle is Rockstar, and specifically like the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, because you know Rockstar, famous for basically cease and desisting, like sending C&Ds to modders for trying to do very benign things for whatever reason. Like, you're allowed to disagree with it, but I think it's kind of shitty. Like, the modders by and large are not paid for their effort. They're mostly working for free. That's the arrangement that we have apparently all agreed on, is that modders don't deserve to be compensated because of, you know, perception. So that kind of sucks. So like anyone who works on a mod for a game is basically doing it out of pure love and passion for that project. And then when you talk about Grand Theft Auto trilogy, whatever, Master Edition, Ultimate Edition, and how like broken it was on launch, not only just broken, but like also just badly designed, clearly using tools to like upscale certain things and make them not even like accurate as per the original experience of those games. And then there's like this like weird extra backlash of like, oh well, modders will just fix that. And they did. They actually, like, I actually heard and saw that modders were working on fixing Grand Theft Auto the trilogy edition, and I'm sitting here thinking, why are like, let it be broken at a certain point. Like, why in the world would you give any time or effort to fixing a game that where the company is like famous for C&Ding, and they just don't care about you, and you just know, like, they just, I don't know, it's just wild to me. But then like you get people who think that's the proper expectation. Well, they'll just fix the game because the original company charging for a product couldn't be bothered to get it right the first time. And I understand, like, even saying couldn't be bothered is in some ways entitled, but like, I do believe that like if you pay for a product, you are entitled to an experience. Like, that, isn't that part of the arrangement? I know I'm just like rambling right now about this, but like some of this stuff kind of irks me. The modding in general, like the way people kind of talk about it, a little bit irks me. I'm gonna put a power switch here and here, and maybe we can get some of our power back. It kind of irks me because like, because of that whole thing about paid mods failed so like catastrophically, we can never really talk about or have the discussion of like paying or compensating modders for their time. So like I said, I have controversial opinions about mods, and I can't even say I can fully articulate them. Someone out there is like, yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I understand. Like, I'm ambivalent like 3 ways from Sunday when it comes to mods, because on one hand, I'm just like, you know, I'll take advantage of mods to try and curate the experience of the game, but doesn't curating the experience of a game also in some ways objectively go against the experience of the game, because it's definitely not what the original developers intended. However, the original developers of Rimworld put in mod support, so maybe they did intend for that to happen. So like, you get into this weird kind of like meta experience of like, okay, I'm playing this game and I want to do X, Y, and Z, and like kind of break, you know, bend the game backwards so hard and so far that it's barely recognizable. You get into a kind of a Ship of Theseus style game where it's like you're playing with Vikings, and you know, and they're all making sacrifices to Xandar, and it's like where are we exactly? Is this still Rimworld? If I didn't want to play Rimworld, why didn't I just buy a different game? What is it about Rimworld that I like? Is it a platform of functions and mechanics, or is it the theming and the, you know, the fluff, the drama of it? What is Rimworld? You know, does that, any of that make sense? I honestly, like, even Rimworld conceptually on paper is a very strange thing to me. Blight at Haygrass, okay. Oh, that's no good. Because, you know, it's very obvious, it wears its influences very obviously on its sleeve. We all pretty know, like, know ostensibly where Rimworld comes from, right? Is it fair to say that Rimworld is definitely influenced by Dwarf Fortress? And is it also fair to say, at least on an aesthetic perspective, that Rimworld is also influenced by Prisoner Architect? Like, I feel like Prisoner Architect really kind of like established this very kind of clean and simple look. And it's also pretty obvious that Prisoner Architect was influenced by Dwarf Fortress, right? I'm just trying to find out who can do this because it really needs to be done quickly. Right? So we're already in a meta game right now, because the fact of the matter is like, in a lot of ways, Rimworld borrows from like two predecessors. And my question is, how does it differ, like, as a colony sim? Like, it takes place on an alien world. Does it make use of that alien world? The answer is, of course, yes, it does. Because, you know, like, we're using very, like, obvious future tech, and we're fighting aliens, and we're fighting, like, weird bug creatures. And so, yeah, it's doing some clever stuff with theming, where, you know, we are like in this kind of pseudo sci-fi thing. So it definitely feels original in that. But is it original enough? Like, does it go hard enough on those themes to be considered like spiritually very different from Prisoner Architect and Dwarf Fortress? A lot of people would say yeah. I wouldn't even necessarily disagree with them. I only ask the question, I'm not making the argument. But like, mechanically, I'm doing a lot of things that I probably would be doing in at least Prisoner Architect. I think that Dwarf Fortress is a very different beast. Dwarf Fortress to me comes across as being much more dry in some ways. It is very much about the, like, very fine fidelity interactions, at least from my perspective. I might be wrong about that, but, like, you know, Prisoner Architect, you're very much getting into the kind of like the minutia of the named characters, their dramas with each other, as well as like how they interact with your environment, the environments that you have curated. And I think that those, you know, there's actually more overlap with Prisoner Architect in Rimworld than there is with like Dwarf Fortress in some ways, because of that. And also, like, ease of accessibility and, like, you know, interface goes a long way. Now, we built these switches. Let's go ahead and designate power off, and also designate power off there too. I'm going to be building more turrets. And I also unfortunately, these turrets are like on the main power grid, so it's more difficult to separate them from the power grid. Maybe I should just like, oh, okay, that's not good. Oh, I see, he's starting a fire spree. Chef, can you arrest him, please? He almost started a fire in the one place where it would actually matter. Just go ahead and stop. Go ahead and undraft. I'm pretty sure he'll be okay. Captured colonists. I don't know. I don't like the fact that his name is orange right now. Does that mean he's going to continue trying to start a fire? Where is he going? Moving. Cool. This is where I get frustrated with Rimworld. I arrested him. And I figured rather than like having him go to prison and then like letting him go instantly like I have done in the past, I'll just like, you know, stop bringing him to the prison. And instead the game was decided, oh, you've let him go, therefore he's going to leave the colony, is so ridiculously stupid. My mind is blown sometimes. Good lord. I guess these auto cannon turrets are actually powered by the ship, which is weird to me. I didn't like, are they actually powered? Barrel stability. Grid excess stored. Power output 1000. But these are 700 each, so how is it that they're both being powered right now? Need research project. Okay, apparently we finished our project. Let's work on recon armor. I thought I did that already. Did I not do that? Or are we farther back than I realized? Anyway, modding is such an interesting thing to me because it's like when it comes to a game like Rimworld, specifically Rimworld because of the sheer number and volume of mods available, I have to at least ask a couple of challenging questions for myself. Is, do I want to install, you know, X hundred number of mods to, you know, quotation marks, curate my experience? Or do I want to just kind of like, you know, play the cards as they're dealt and play the experience that the developers intended? I'm posing that as a question because I don't know. I really don't know, but I have to at least ask because it's a question worth asking. I mean, those are two very different ways of playing a game. I think it's fine to install some quality of life experiences, maybe certain things that bother me with Rimworld. This is a hyperweave duster. Is it? It doesn't have the negative, like, worn by someone. Outdoors. These are deteriorating currently. I don't know why they're not being placed indoors. Probably because these are full. What if we took this and went inequality, normal, let's say good to legendary. Let's try that. Let's see how that goes, okay? Similarly, I don't know, with this one, let's go normal to legendary. Let's try and curate things a little bit. So anyway, if you found my ramble to be extremely incoherent and you disagree with a lot of it, you're free to do so. If you do so in the comments, I guess it will mostly fall on deaf ears because I acknowledge myself that it's not very well articulated, nor do I like it's the sheerest definition of ambivalence as I can get. And that's why it's not well articulated. Is I have mixed feelings about mods in general because it's really not well defined. Like you can go hard, you can go soft, you can, you know, some mods break the experience, some mods do their own thing. I think that people get kind of like they get expectations about mods and what they should accomplish, and I guess I don't sit on any line, any hard line about mods, and that's why I feel kind of ambivalent about them. Is I like, is this something I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to install mods? I think mods, just not to, I don't want people to get me wrong, I think they're an extremely positive thing. I don't think that anyone should ever not make a mod if they want to, unless of course it's like, same rules apply. If you can be a jerk about anything, I suppose. You make a mod to like shit on minorities or something like that, like it's easy for me to draw a hard line and then immediately back up on it. It's like, yeah, you can do anything wrong. But like I don't think that, I think mods are by and large a positive thing, but that doesn't mean I necessarily want to or feel obligated to like embracing mods to quotation marks fix my experience, because that's a very strange and like abstract thing. Rimworld really is a very strange game because like on one hand it does play like a sim, like a strategy game. Like I'm optimizing my colony in general. I'm trying to get like even something like, oh, I want to get my clothing done well so that, ooh, oh, there's a fox killing my lizard again. Please kill that fox. He's gonna accidentally kill the lizard, isn't he? I really wish my pets would stop dying. It's really upsetting to me when my pets die. Please fix this. I want a mod that lets me my pets to never be killed. Immediately turned into meat. There it is. We turned our 3-year-old pet into food and pelts. Love that. I do kind of wish that there was any kind of grieving period for animals in this game. Here's the thing I'd like. Maybe this is the episode where I talk about all of the things I want in Rimworld. I would like a name generator for animals based on the type of animal, okay? So like when there's a new horse that comes out, I mean, there's a name generator for people, right? Why not have a name generator for animals, right? So a new horse, we get a new foal or foal, whatever you want to call it, and its name is Cherry, okay? Or Chestnut, or I don't know, Sad Beige, okay? So we get new horses, new names, okay? So that they're not just like Horse 2, Stallion 6. If you come at me saying, well, why don't you name them? I don't want to. I have a life, okay? This isn't my colony necessarily, it's their colony. They would name the pets, okay? Maybe you could have a setting so that whoever helps the foal get get born will name them, and they'll name them based on their own like resurrect your mech serum. Hell yes. 7 tribesmen, tribespeople. Resurrector mech serum. Go to bandit camp. Where is this? It's not that far. Okay, let's get everyone on board here. I'm doing this immediately. Trexigo. I guess Chef. Sarah, Mongoose, Lou, Sakura. Yeah, not Chef actually. Sauce, Clyde, sure. Let's get a couple melees. Lagua, Vexada, Vector. Okay. Doot. Let's give them some more packaged survival meals. Send. Confirm. Okay, so I want my pets to be named, okay? I would like to like have a setting that certain animals will never be used for food. Okay? You can call me a hypocrite all you want. Like, we can do the whole song and dance, oh, certain cultures like to eat cats. I don't care. That's why I want to designate it. That's why I want control over this. There's certain pets, certain animals I don't personally want to eat. I don't care if you eat them. You can eat them if you want. That's fine. You go ahead. I'm not gonna eat them. Okay. What the hell is happening now? What was that sound? Oh, that was a sheep being killed. Yeah, like, I'm gonna eat sheep. That's fine. I will eat some sheep. I don't want to eat my cats. I don't want to eat dog. Okay. This is like it's a cultural thing, but let's just like hash that out. Food binge, Sarah. Okay, you can have that if you want. Second thing is I know there's a mod for this, but I'm gonna state it anyway. Is I would like there to be a door master or a food master. Someone like designate someone who is like in charge of security for certain things, and they're the only ones who have keys to a certain door. Why in the world is it that the game just like makes every single door completely free for everyone to open? That wouldn't be the case in real life. You better believe that if we were running a colony in real life, or at least if I was running a colony in real life, and I am running this colony, so I think I have a right to speak as that, I would be locking the weapons under like in a closet. Like they would not be available for necessarily everyone. We'd certainly definitely train people to use those weapons if we can, but like certain people would not have access to them. This is gonna bleed into like real world politics real quick, but like that's just how I would run my company or my colony. So medicine as well. Not everyone should have equal opportunity or accessibility to certain medicine. That is just very, very fair. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. So doors are lockable, but also certain people have the keys. I know there's a mod for that. I will probably be installing that mod for my next experience of Rimworld. I don't know, small things. I'd like to be able to set a button to see the roofs. That was something I was thinking about the other day. Mostly because, like, look at this colony, right? Now imagine a giant roof over this square here with like a couple of holes poking through. And then imagine you are looking at that from orbit or from like a orbital transmitter via another colony, right? And then they start asking questions like, oh, what's that large ship shaped building holding, do you suppose? Could be anything. That's my smoke leaf hydroponics farm. What, in a desert? Yeah. You got a problem? You don't have a hydroponics farm in your desert? Well, you have hydroponics outside. Why don't, like, what are you doing having hydroponics inside? Well, those are my indoor smoke leaf hydroponics. Are are you sure? Are you okay? No. I am not okay. Hold on, I'm moving some of these turrets around because I've noticed that they've been slowing people down. How much do these guys use? Wow, these uranium slug turrets only need 150 watts. Versus the 7... Oh, wait a minute. These autocannons only need 150 watts, too. Well, that's weird. Where's all the power being consumed, then? So who should we bring back? Ben, Bacchus, or Lur? Do you think maybe I should flip a coin? A three-headed coin? Okay. So what do we got? I cannot assume that this is going to be easy. Interesting. They've built their colony like inside. What are these? There's like ibex. Yeah, they are ibex. So far, I only see bows. Nothing too extreme. Let's just like hide in the trees and snipe who we can. And have the melee people in the front as we do. You're hitting the ibex actually. Nice, good shot. We're just gonna play this nice and slow. Okay, how about we move up to like there? And then we move up to like there or something like that. I don't know. Boredom. Let's get a little bit closer. I really don't want to have any friendly fire. So far, so good. Oh, wow. Payment received already, huh? All right, let's have a look. Lemmy, 3 hours to live, an intellectual, quick sleeper, and pretty. We could work with that. Who's on medical? Sakura. Sarah, I guess. Zos could probably try and tend to them. And what about Rat? Rat is, whoa, nice stats actually. Slowpoke. They have slightly less move speed, but they're very good combat, and they have crafting. Oh, yeah. Let's have a medical person look at them. Trexigo, maybe? Nope. Lou? Nope. Sakura. We'll have Sakura tend to them. You guys can stop firing, I guess. Forgive the loud noise in the background. So hopefully another couple of colonists. 5 hours. Zos, please tend to them without medicine. Sakura, tend without medicine. We want them stabilized. Major break risk who, Zos? Just give it a second, Zos. 10 hours, 20 hours, we're getting there. We're getting there. Aha! Blood loss severe. Affected by blood loss. Okay, that's fine. Zos is unhappy. You're free to go for now. Secure, how are you doing? Not great, but better. So let's attack that wooden door. We'll also attack this door. We want to make sure we have access to all of the stuff in this base. Okay, good enough. We'll reform the caravan and then head home. Let's make sure we take the new potential recruits. I like to take the weapons because eventually we can sell them. Less so the clothing, but you know, some of the rules apply. Look at all that pemmican. I love me some pemmican. Well, that couldn't have gone much better. I really want Bacchus back. I know Ben has been part of the. Oh, Ben really deserves to come back, doesn't he? But Bacchus has been dead for longer. Dead for 1.5 years. I'm gonna bring back Bacchus. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try my very best to get another one for Ben. Please work. Please work. Bacchus. Bacchus is alive. Bacchus is alive. Oh, I'm so happy. Resurrection sickness for 2 days. That's fine. She still has the power claw. She's back. She's back, baby. I can't believe it. She's gonna be back on that crafting saddle. Oh, this has made my day, honestly. I was really sad about Bacchus dying. Mostly, I mean, like, for sure because she's like one of the best contributors to the colony, but also because I don't know, I appreciated having her around. Ben too. Ben's next. If we get another couple, I will definitely do Lure. But I'm very happy about that. Welcome back, Bacchus. Alive and well. Thank goodness we did the refrigerator, right? I guess that'll do it for this episode. If you appreciated my ramblings about modding, you know, be sure to hit the like button, I suppose. Other than that, you might consider subscribing to my channel if you are new to it. I don't know how you found this, but sure. And I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.